This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed.
I'm easily disturbed.
Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit there. By playing Doki Doki literature club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I mean, I'm 15. That's above 13, right?
No.
Oh, fuck. I can't. I'm gonna lie to the game and say I agree.
You wanna know something cool? My aunt owns a llama.
Okay.
It's cool. Wait, this way.
I'm enjoying this game so far.
Okay. Never mind.
Alright. Music, let's turn it down just a little bit. Okay, so please enter your name. Tails and I.
That's not your name.
You shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Did I already meet Kaylee in this game?
I knew you were gonna make that joke. I knew it. I was even about to make that joke saying, hey, is that me?
That girl is yes, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see making this is why I don't read, alright? You never see, you know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. He even said that in a question form. Why? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more infrequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let's, yes, catch up to me. I don't know if I'm supposed to say it like that. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I mean, I was. That's mean, Telsinai. That's not the first time I've heard that. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. I think that's something else I would probably say. Fine, fine. Why are you happy with that? Alright, whatever. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, yeah. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Telsinai, have you decided on a club to join yet? Fuck no.
Drama club.
I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. This guy is basically me. If the next line is, I want to go on my computer and play all day, instead of joining a club, I relate to this guy. In so many levels. I haven't been looking either. Okay, I mean, I agree with that. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Okay, yeah, this guy is me.
Just full of lies.
I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our mini conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about.
Oh my god.
This guy is me! Sia likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content with just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. He's me! This is me! I said if he said anything about games, it's me. The anime part just put it spot on. This guy is me. I guarantee this game was built just for me. Alright? That's it. No one else. Uh-huh.
Just you?
Yep, I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Fuck college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. What, do you have a crush on me?
Yeah.
Nah. And I become... Oh wait, I was reading this. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. This guy is me. No promises though. He is me. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
That's a lie.
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sia wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
I just got marker all over my white shirt.
I mean, you can clean it out.
Yeah, but it's hard.
I mean, it's still possible. Oh no. Hello? Yeah. Sia must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Or that you could join my... Okay, never mind. That you could come to my club. Yeah. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Okay. Alright. Meanie. Sia is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. I hate you. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. I hate you. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go.
I lost the lead. Okay.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Oh my.
I dejectedly follow Sia across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and activities. Sia, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. everyone. The new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meeting you. Your name is Girl 1.
That's
Alright.
stupid.
Yeah, always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Girl 2, hi. Way to kill the
Is this a
atmosphere.
harem or something?
Girl 3. Ah, tell Sinai, what a surprise. See, you know my name. I like you, Girl 3. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club
It's a harem.
is full of incredibly cute girls. Alright. I mean, it's debatable. I mean, I don't like Girl 2 that much. Girl 1 and Girl 3, I mean, I think they're pretty cute. But fuck you, Girl 2. What are you looking at? Fuck you, I hate you. If you want something... if you want to say something, say it. So sorry. Natsuki? Aw, her name's Natsuki. Fuck you. The girl with the store attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She was also the one who made cupcakes, and according to yeah, you can just ignore her when she gets moody. You two, I thought you two looked alike. You guys don't look anything close to each other. Not mine. Yeah, says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Aw, I like Yuri. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sia and Natsuki.
So she's stupid?
It's nice to meet both of you.
What?
Please stop. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is it that right? That's right. I like you, Monica. It's great to see you again, Telsinai. Monica smiles sweetly. If we don't bang, I'm gonna be upset.
You guys fucked before.
We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic.
That's stupid.
Basically completely out of my league. Okay.
Yep, that's
so having her
right.
smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Telsinai. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I want to sit next to Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? I like Yuri. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As mentioned, it's been wide.
Okay, how's her name spelled?
What?
Because you're just going to Sia. How's her name spelled?
Sayori.
Sayori. That's Sayori. That's Sayori.
Yeah, no, it's There's
no.
one space next to Monica and one space next to Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the closet where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. So feeling awkward, I take a seat next to you almost made her say her name right. Sia. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
That's
the whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Oh, wait.
It proves that Asians eat cats.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that some kind of race thing?
I think it is. I'm offended.
So cute. It's not. I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Since Monica said it, I agree with her. Well, you know, fuck you, Natsuki. Just hurry and
He's
take
in love
one.
with that whore character.
Sia grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sia, with her mouth full, has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn
Oh,
the
that's so
cupcake
cute and
around
typical.
in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Yes, said. Well, maybe. But not for you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Is this a harem? Is this...
Yes, that's what I was saying earlier.
Is every...
Harem.
Is...
Or harem. Either way.
Okay, so... Is this a dating simulator? I didn't sign up for this.
Probably.
I didn't sign up for this. I thought this was gonna be some disturbing shit.
On.
I thought this was gonna be like... all the girls want to kill themselves or something. I know that sounds bad, but I mean, I didn't expect this to be a harem. But I don't know, it might take a weird turn.
No.
I'm hoping so.
What's it called?
Shut up. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of us, each of us, before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
Hold on.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No. I guess. No, yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. A letter. I'm impressed. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. This is a harem, isn't it? Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sia. Well, I haven't joined any clubs and Sia seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and about how to prepare for events. I said repair. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best, you know it. Everyone's enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just to find these three. That's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. No, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Tosanai, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how I've read these, how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I knew he was gonna say it. I was like, he's gonna say manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? You can shut the fuck up, alright? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once.
Taking a turn.
I sound like a fucking loser. Oh, I read a book once. Okay.
I mean, that is you.
I've read more than a book once. In middle
Have
school.
you?
In middle school, that's all I did was read books.
Yeah. I'm not that surprised.
I was a really book nerd, like a really big one. I can't tell you about any of the books I read though, because I forgot.
Did you ever read The Giver?
The Giver, no. So shut up, I'm reading. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. You're someone as gentle as you. I don't want to read anymore. Can you read for me?
Then don't. Or you could just talk to me.
No, read for me.
How will I read for you?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Can you see my screen if I share it?
I don't think so.
Can you see my screen?
No.
Fuck.
Wait, what did you just do?
What?
It's like, whatever you just did, you pressed something, and now you're on speaker, and not, like, in my headphones.
I fucked you up. Good job. Me? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can really put it down. Can I just...
I could read a book to you, something completely random and different.
No,
that's really good.
Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were really opening a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and give that back. If I'm fine. I can't take it.
I don't know why, but your voice like that, I like it.
Oh, I hate life.
It sounds so different, and never mind. I can't even say that because you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, how?"
Your cupcakes, your poems.
Everything
you do is just as cute as you are. Oh my god, can this stop? I'm not cute.
Say nice things like that.
Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes.
What the
Why
hell's
do you
happened to
care?
Sayori or whatever her name is?
She's fucking stupid. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. She averts her eyes. You wouldn't like
Fucking
them.
whore.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Shut the fuck up! This is so boring.
Then stop reading it.
I want to finish it.
Oh my god.
You must be willing to open your reading, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Okay.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
Yes. What?
I don't know. It's so boring. I'm like trying to entertain myself by laughing.
That's why I'm like answering the questions for the characters because
Maybe
it's
if you
boring
share
me.
some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
That was hot.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence. Okay, I have an idea, everyone!
I love that voice.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own! Please no. Next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck you, Sia. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Elsa and I? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining a club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sia may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. So I have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls look at me with dejected eyes. This video is like completely uncut, by the way. I don't know why you signed up for this, but you did. I blame it on you. Alright, so they're all just like disappointed. She's like, "Oh, why'd you do this to me?" And she's like, "I thought I was gonna get some of that dick." And she's like, "I said you were gonna join. Why aren't you joining?" And she's like, she's like, "I'm thinking about your rock hard abs, Telsinai. Why don't you show them?" But I'm sorry. I thought, Telsinai, you all. I'm defenses against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's right. Okay, I've decided that I'll join the leisure club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Fuck you. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you only just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. This makes it official. Welcome to the leisure club. Oh, thanks, I guess. Oh, okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially... My voice is giving out. I can't do this. We can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing you express yourself. Fuck you. Yeah. I need to give myself a break.
What?
Because my voice is gonna give out.
Can
Can I really impress the class star Monaco of mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue the chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food.
You know what? I think my art. You know, never mind. There's no point in talking. Are you just gonna stop talking?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's also nice. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? I am not going. I know, I don't like you, yeah, alright? Unless you're Monica, or I think it was Yuri. Unless you're those two, I'm not fucking you, right? Be gone. Thoughts? That's right, Sia and I never walked home. Never walked home together anymore. Because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay, fuck you. No. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sia, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with the poem. Okay. Papa. Anime. Horror. Shame. Fuck! Secretive. Valentine. Comfort. Skirt. Fancy. Lipstick. Tragedy. Anxiety. Q. Milk. Kiss. Anger. Determination. Sweet. Lust. Sugar.
How are you doing?
Terrible. Hi again, Toast and I. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. That sounded so creepy. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Fuck it, dude. I'm saving this, and I'll come back to this fucking later. My voice is giving out. Fuck off. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Toast and I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sia told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. You see, I have water this time. This game will not defeat my vocal cords. They might use small glass, but still. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plumps back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Toast and I always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Yeah, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Tilson and I could be good friends too. Yeah. No. I'm not doing this. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? What, wait, yeah. Me? Not really. Don't be shy, it's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. See, I made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. As it means up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So a nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. And the book is filled with her nudes. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted to at your place. Alone. This is. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I don't like. This way me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Aww. I better fuck her. Well, you can't read it. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sia and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. I almost said cherry. I'm not sure why. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. This closet or here? Or this? Because I think this is a closet. And because I think when I was watching an anime one time, there's like something like this in a corner, and they were like, checked closets, and they checked it. So I don't know if this is a closet, or this is a closet, or they're both a closet. I don't know. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. Is that where you hide your manga? What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. I'm nasty. How did you know anyways? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Yeah, I agree with you. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? A series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either... Okay, you know what? I know this is cheating. we're gonna do this real quick because I don't know if I said that right. It was like parfait. How to pronounce? Was it this? Not perfect. What was it? Parfait?
pronouncenames.com.
Parfait?
Okay, I got it right. And I got it right. Don't worry about it. Alright, parfait. I think so, at least. It probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Sinai. Consider this a lesson straight from Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. I hate this. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. Features 4 girls in a colorful attire, striking animated, feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. Don't just stand there. Why? Why? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Oh, I thought it was like, before I read the entire thing, I thought it was like grabs my arm and pulls me into the closet. I was like, come on, way too early to start doing the. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. This does not look like a fucking. Does not look like the ground. I think they're lying to me. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like. Oh, I thought she said that. Okay. She started blushing. Nerd. Alright. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like there's a bunch of friends, and it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typically slice of life affair. Typical slice of life affair. I think I said that wrong. Who fucking cares? I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. Is this like foreshadowing of the game? How there's just like no plot to this. It's just you're playing this for no fucking reason, really. You're waiting for it to get good, but it's just, I swear to God, if there's like some ice cream shop guy, I'm gonna be done. I might actually stop playing the game. That just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. This is like such a creepy smile. 1 second. I know I already tabbed out of the game to go on Google, but we're doing it again. Doki Doki Literature Club. How long is it? No, how? Here it is. This is 4 hours long? Maybe I can't make this into one video then. Fuck. Are you serious? Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. What the That is... okay. Sure. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. What does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Okay. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? What the fuck? That actually terrified me. That actually terrified me. What the fuck? Why? Why did we go from standing to her being so close to me? My god. We read on for a few minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine. Might as well be drunk playing this. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Hmm? You don't? This position really freaks me out. Just so many ways. Just watching her eyes shift. Ugh. That's not... well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it... Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge much, less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time, but it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself. Can we stop please go back to standing? I enjoyed that. So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I hate her mouth. Is that mean? I just hate her mouth. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usually bossy tone. But if she's not sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express it in words, but the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, and being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. She's blushing again. As he suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me, she hastily, I don't know why I said hesitantly, she hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. Close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Ah, yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. Might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchanging for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more sacred of what will happen if I don't finish this? Alright then, I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Oh, I almost said her name right. Sia and Monica enthusiastically pulls out their poems. Sia's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote her composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my fucking Yuri? I can trust her opinion to be fair. We're gonna save here. Yeah, and I'm leaving. Fuck this game. I'll come back tomorrow and do it.